Hey friends, we are going to make something a little different today and I can't wait to show you until we're done. This was the inspiration, a very pretty birdhouse. We're going to start with a wreath frame that can be found on Wreaths of Joy. I'm going to put the link below, already ready for you. All we're going to do is add our zip ties. I started from the second ring. It is a little raised. And I'm put 4 zip ties in each section. So the way you want to insert the zip tie, take the flat side all the way up to the ceiling and insert the little tail. Once you do that, it will be locked and it's not going anywhere. Make sure you leave enough room for us to insert our petals. And remember, I started on the second ring. You can't start on the bottom one, which will make the wreath a little wider. So it's entirely up to you what size you want to have it. We are going to make a double flower today. All the petals will be the same. So we start with a 10 by 10, curl side up. And I always like to have the factory edge on my right hand. I'm going to fold in a little bit. And once it's in diamond shape in front of you, fold in a little bit and scrunch all the way to the other side. You'll have a little bow tie you can flip over. You'll have the factory edge on one side. Lift and twist your other petal. So now both your salve edges or your factory edges is what it's going to show. And you want to make sure you do them all the same side. Once that's done, you're going to start on any of your section and insert about 1 inch into your zip tie and pull your zip tie. I am using a zip tie gun. I will put the link below. I'm showing you the difference in if using poly burlap. The first red you saw me using was a fabric mesh. This is poly burlap, the same exact method. The only difference is the poly burlap will need to be wood burned so it won't fray. And these clips are an amazing thing to have. I will also put the link below. We're going to fold again. Very simple way of folding a sunflower petal. I am making this wreath is going to be double-sided. One side will have the Italian flag colors. The other side will have the American flag colors. And this is a gift from my father-in-law who loves birdhouses. So once we make the wreaths, I'm alternating the red and white. This one that I'm showing you, it is the American flag side. I'm going to do all the sections in white and red. And on one section, I'm inserting some blue. And I'm alternating this pretty border striped blue with a solid blue. And I'm using fabric mesh for all of it. Because it was double-sided wreath, I didn't want it to be too heavy with the poly burlap. Once your ring is done all the way around, we move on to the inner ring. And on this side, I'm putting 3 zip ties. So I'm going to start with my blue, inserting my 3 blue petals right there. And then again, alternating red and white all the way, red and white all the way through. And folding the petals the same exact way all the way around. If you want to, you can't put more than 3 petals in each section. For me, it was full enough, so I didn't mind. Once you're done with the ring, now we're going to put together the inside part, which as you see has a plastic canvas into it. Now this one I made, but again, I'm going to put the link below because Wreaths of Joy sells them already ready for us. The way I like to do it, I insert my smaller zip ties on the inner circle. You go about an inch and a half away from the ring. And I always start, I put one and then I go opposite and forming a cross. And then I go in between each one. That leaves me with 2 petals in front of each section. And I start again, putting the blue where the blue is, and then alternating my red and white. Once that's finished, you can pick a center of your choice. I used a bling rope center. I'll put the link below if you like it. Once that's all done, I already have the other side that is in the Italian flag colors already ready. And I'm going to sandwich the 2 together, putting both back sides against each other and just zip ties the 2 bases together. And I inserted my birdhouse in the center. So this is the result of what we did. Both centers that I used are linked below. So this is what it looks like in our backyard. Enjoy!